I woke up to the sound of footsteps above me. Slow, measured, deliberate. Coming from the room the host swore was locked and under renovation. They stopped abruptly, replaced by a faint choked sob and the low, grating scrape of something heavy dragging across the floorboards. When I booked the Airbnb, it had seemed perfect. Cheap, close to the conference I was attending, and in a quiet old neighborhood, just far enough from the city to actually sleep at night. The photos showed bright rooms with clean lines, fresh paint, and a little desk where I could work. The house was a two-story Victorian, the kind with tall, narrow windows and a deep front porch that creaked under my feet when I first arrived. My host, Daniel, answered the door within seconds of me knocking. He was polite, but his smile didn't quite reach his eyes. He carried himself like someone who'd been through a rough year, tired but trying, as he led me through the tour. Kitchen, shared bathroom, my first floor bedroom. He spoke in that slightly rehearsed way people do when they've given the same directions many times. When we reached the staircase, he paused. His hand rested lightly on the banister, fingers curling over the smooth wood as if to block my way. "Upstairs is under renovation," he said. "No access, the door stays locked." "Got it," I said. "Will it be noisy?" His answer came a beat too quickly. "No, you won't hear a thing. The floor's sealed off." The first night was uneventful. I fell asleep almost as soon as I hit the bed. But the second night, I woke around midnight. The house was still, but then faintly at first. I heard it. Footsteps directly above my bed. They were slow, deliberate, like someone pacing the length of the room. 5 or 6 steps, a pause, then the dull, scraping drag of something heavy across the floor. The sound was low, resonant, vibrating faintly in the wooden frame of my bed. I froze, straining to hear. It stopped for several minutes, then started again. Heel toe, repeating with that same unnerving patience. I didn't sleep again until dawn. The next morning, over coffee, I decided to bring it up casually. "Hey, weird thing. Thought you said no one's upstairs? I swear I heard footsteps last night." Daniel's gaze flicked up from his mug. For a moment, he didn't say anything. Then, "You must have been dreaming. The floor's empty, locked." His tone was flat, final. The third night, the sounds came earlier, just after midnight. I lay on my back, staring at the ceiling as the pacing began. It was steady, almost methodical. Then came the dragging, this time shorter and more frequent, like something being moved in small bursts. And then faint but unmistakable, the sound of someone crying. It was quiet, almost a whisper, but it bled through the boards, a soft, broken weeping that made my throat go dry. When it stopped, the silence felt heavier than before. By the fourth night, my nerves were shot. I lay in bed, staring at the dark, listening. At 12:17, the footsteps began. I swung my legs out of bed and crept into the hallway. The air was cooler near the staircase, and it smelled faintly metallic, like old pennies and damp wood. I placed my foot on the first step, and the pacing above me stopped. For a moment, there was nothing. Then, 3 slow, deliberate knocks from directly above my head. I retreated to my room, shut the door, and sat in the dark until morning. Daniel wasn't there the next day. No note, no message, no car in the driveway. That evening, as the sun went down, the smell from upstairs grew stronger. Rust, rain, something faintly sour beneath it. The pacing began before midnight, faster now, almost agitated. The dragging came in sharp bursts, like something being yanked across the floor. At 12:03, my phone buzzed. An unknown number. "Don't go upstairs." My stomach dropped. I hadn't told anyone about the noises. The pacing stopped. Then came the sound of movement in the hallway outside my door. Slow, steady steps. A shadow passed under the crack, lingering until the light in the hall flickered out. When I finally opened the door, the hall was empty. But at the far end, a narrow set of stairs I'd never seen before stood open, leading up into darkness. I should have run, but instead I climbed. The smell thickened with each step, coating my tongue. The wood felt icy under my feet, and the air grew unnaturally still. At the top was a bare room. A rusted iron bed frame sat in the center, its mattress long gone. A frayed rope dangled from the ceiling, swaying gently, though there was no breeze. The floor was scarred with deep, parallel scratches, circling the bed as if something had been dragged around it over and over. I was still staring when I heard it, breathing. Behind me, slow, wet, I turned. The doorway was empty. The door slammed shut. I don't remember leaving the house. I don't remember starting my car or the drive that followed. When I tried to leave a review for the Airbnb, the listing was gone. Daniel never returned my calls. That was months ago. And last night, in my own apartment, lying in bed in a building with no second floor, I heard it again. Footsteps, weeping, dragging. Drop a comment and let me know if you like this story. For more content, like and subscribe. See you at the next campfire.